What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on October 24th, 2021. As usual, I'm starting off with the focus on figures that are available now. This does include the 10-inch black and gold Spider-Man from Spider-Man No Way Home, which is a Target exclusive. Also with Target, if you have not yet caught up to the 10-inch Blacklight Gladiator Hulk and you are interested in it, it is starting to show up in a lot more locations, so do be on the lookout for that figure. With Hot Topic, I just have Sally picture here, the art series Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. They do have the other ones as well. I know there's one of Oogie Boogie, one of the Mayor as well, so be on the lookout for those. I have seen those in stores with my own eyes, and they are available on the website as well. Vincent Price is a common figure, and that one is starting to show up in stores, and I know I've seen it available to ship out right now on Hot Topic's website. There are those Harry Potter mini moments, and they do have chase variants. Those are starting to ship out from retailers, and you can hunt them down in stores also. And with Box Lunch, they have two NYCC Virtual Con exclusives that are available right now. That does include the Cat Isma, which originally was sold along with a backpack, one of the Loungefly backpacks, but you can get just the figure by itself now. And then also Stitch, of course, from Lilo and Stitch in rollers is available now as well. So I have seen those listed consistently on Box Lunch's website, and if you have a Box Lunch in your area, you can check in store as well. Now at Funko.com, the figure that you see here from Gremlins 2 Daffy, I believe it's still available. At least it still was the last time that I checked. It did not sell out right away. Some people did go ahead and get this one because they are big fans of Gremlins 2. And if you're a fan and you haven't gotten this yet, you might want to go ahead and get that. You also see here the metallic Ariel, of course, from the Disney Princess line, with the pen. It does come along with the pen as well, and there is a book that you can get to keep up with those pens. This one did end up selling out. It didn't sell out immediately, but it did end up selling out. And I do want to remind everybody that sometimes things may sit on Funko.com just for a little bit, but when it sells out, usually that's it. It's rare sometimes to see restocks on Funko.com. So if you're interested in something, don't wait to see if it's popular with other people or not. If you want it for your collection, just go ahead and get it. If you really want it for your collection, make sure that you go ahead and get that. And I'm going to make sure I, talk about another figure here as well for Funko.com in just a moment, though. So with Funimation, at the actual NYCC event, they had this 2-pack that you see here of Shigaraki and Overhaul from My Hero Academia. This is available on the website right now. Last time I checked, it was still available. They also did a restock for their Ochako figure, which does have that chase variant, and of course, it sold out very quickly. So I don't know if it's going to keep getting restocks or not, but I'm pretty sure every time that figure goes up, it's going to sell out pretty much immediately. You also see here that the breast cancer awareness Hulk Girl, which is a Target exclusive, is showing up in stores as well. I haven't seen this one in stores yet myself, but if I see it, I probably would add it to my collection. I do like the design of it, and of course, it is for a good cause. So this is the figure I alluded to just a moment ago. Okay, so with Funko.com, they did have Shredder, and they call it Shredder with weapon, but it's this glow-in-the-dark Super Shredder, basically, that did not sell out right away, but it did eventually sell out. Some people are very quick to call a figure a dud if it doesn't sell out in like the first 5 minutes. But I'm going to keep saying to people, if you really want something, go ahead and get it. Don't wait to see whether or not it's popular with other people. Just go ahead and get it. And I do think that is a pretty cool figure. I do remember there's also a metallic variant that's coming up. If I remember correctly, I think the metallic variant is a Target exclusive. If I'm wrong about that, somebody can correct me. But I know there's a metallic variant on the way as well. Now, one figure I just thought about this a couple of days ago. I was like, I wonder what happened to that other Carrie figure. And yes, it is still on the way as a Walmart exclusive. I didn't know if it had gotten canceled or whatever, because it's just been a long time since I heard about it. But yeah, it's actually coming up for a release pretty soon. November 11th is the official release. Don't be surprised if you see that one in stores a little bit earlier. And if you have a pre-order on it, your pre-order should still be good. I actually did a pre-order when it was first revealed, and I went back and checked. Looks like my pre-order is still good for that particular figure. So with Amazon, they actually now carry some of the Spirit Halloween exclusives. So if you haven't gotten them from Spirit Halloween, you can go with Amazon. If you prefer Amazon's shipping, basically, you can check there. And then, of course, some of Amazon's own exclusives are still available for pre-order, and they have had some restocks recently as well. So make sure you check to see what is available with Amazon. Now, the NYCC Pumpkin McNugget actually did become available on the Golden Arches Unlimited website. And I think it actually went up more than once, but it has sold out. I don't know if they're going to get another restock or not, but might be something to keep your eye on. It seems like this McNugget has been pretty popular. And then I know some people had been waiting to see those Universal Monsters Walgreens exclusives, and then also the Randall figure, which is part of the Alien remix, the Randall with hearts. Those figures are actually available on Walgreens website at the time of this recording, and they've been there for a while. So if you're not seeing them in stores and you want to go with the shipping there is that option to order them on Walgreens website. All right, keeping it moving here with some random bits of information. So BAM does have an exclusive Diamond Rose Nyland, of course, from the Golden Girls that is available for pre-order right now. And it's pretty cool time for that figure to release and for people to add that to their collection, because I think Betty White, if I'm not mistaken, is about to turn 100 years old in just a couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, I think that is pretty awesome. So it is a well-timed release there. The Hex Girls 3-pack is starting to show up in Hot Topic stores. Remember, it is a Hot Topic exclusive, and these are characters from Scooby-Doo. Now with the next The Walking Dead supply drop, which is a subscription box, the Negan figure that comes in that box has actually already been available on Funko.com. So I don't know if that's going to hurt the sales of that box or not. I'm assuming if people already have a subscription, they would just keep the subscription going and get the pop that way. But it's still a little bit curious that they did things this particular way, and I don't see a difference with the pop. It really does look like the same figure. So yeah, kind of interesting there. And then from the actual day of DC Fandom, they made this Diamond Flash figure available, and this is available on the DC shop. As far as I know, the recent DC figures that have been available on the DC shop, I don't think any of them have actually sold out at this point. The last ones that actually sold out was going back to Zack Snyder's Justice League, those particular pops. But yeah, these more recent ones, and it could have something to do with the pricing and of course the shipping as well. But if you're interested in any of those figures, like I said, they are still available with DC Shop. So there's a Basketball Freddy that is actually listed on Funko Europe's website. So apparently if you can order from Funko Europe, you can go ahead and get that figure. I don't know if it's going to be added to Funko.com here in the United States or not. We'll just have to wait and see if that figure shows up anywhere else. Now, the figure that you see pictured here, Alexis Rose from Schitt's Creek, that figure looks like it's going to be part of the second part of New York Comic Con, the virtual con. Remember, there is a second part to that con coming up, so that is where that figure is going to be available. As I learn more details about this second part to NYCC, of course, I am going to update you all. There are two Winnie the Pooh figures on the way. One of them is of him in a nightgown and he has a cap on. That one is actually already showing up at GameStop in Canada. And then you also see him here with the honey pot. Right now, I don't know where that figure is going to become available. Of course, when I learn that information, I will share that with you all. And then a figure that was rumored, in fact, I might have shared this in the last rumor mill. You see here that Belle and Beast, of course, from Beauty and the Beast, they have this deluxe set that's on the way soon. Right now, I don't know if it's going to be a common item or an exclusive. Of course, I'll update you once Funko does the official reveal on this. Now, for anime fans, just a bit of news here. So the box lunch exclusive Tanjiro has actually already been showing up in stores, but he is officially street dated, I believe, for October 29th. So if you haven't seen that one in your box lunch just yet, he should be there very soon. And box lunch usually has pretty good numbers for their exclusives, so I would not stress over that one. I definitely would not pay like a high flipper price for that. I would just be patient because I think there are going to be plenty of those. And then the Hot Topic exclusive Tanjiro, that one has also been showing up in some stores, and it's going to have a wide release very soon here. So yeah, we'll be seeing that one in Hot Topic stores very soon, and it may be back on the website as well. Also, do not forget the Hot Topic exclusive Asuma figure is still available. It's been kind of dropping in and out of availability on the website, but you might be able to find it in stores, and maybe it will show up on the website again at some point. There is a AAA anime exclusive Ichigo figure, of course, this character from Bleach, that is about to be revealed. As a matter of fact, at the time that some of you are checking this out, they may have already done that reveal, so be on the lookout for that. And again, with it being a AAA anime exclusive, that means that it is going to be with several different retailers, including Entertainment Earth, more than likely. Now, there is a jumbo variant of Mew, of course, from Pokemon on the way as a Target exclusive. Target tends to get these, giant Pokemon figures, and I think it's mainly because they have the shelf space for it. And it does seem like Funko is continuing to do basically the same, different variants for the Pokemon figures. So you can kind of start to plan your collection around that, unless you just want to be a completionist and go for all of them. All right, some random bits of information here. First of all, in order to visit Funko Hollywood, you will have to be able to prove that you are vaccinated. I'm not sure exactly when that started. I mean, you could read, Funko's blog to get more information about that. It may have started, and if it hasn't started yet, then it will be very soon. And they're basically just trying to be in compliance with what's going on in California right now, things that are coming down from on high, basically. I do want to say this real quick before I move on, because I know how people can be in the comments. You all, this is a channel that focuses mainly on collectibles, especially Funko figures. This is not the place to get into a political debate, a health debate, anything that's that heavy of a topic. I'm only sharing this information just because some people sometimes kind of plan trips around Funko Hollywood. So I just want you to be aware of that. That's the only reason I'm bringing that up. But like I said, this is not the place for some heavy debate about that issue. All right, so Hot Topic has made some updates to their guest list loyalty program. Basically, they're going to make it easier and faster to earn, some of the rewards, basically. So just something to keep in mind if you are a rewards member or you're considering becoming a rewards member there, basically with Hot Topic. And of course, you can check with somebody in store for more information regarding that. The Best Buy exclusive Barry Sanders is going to release as of October 22nd, and the only way to get that is with a purchase of Madden 22. So do keep that in mind. The Sims has, this free play version basically, and there is a Funko update that does include some Halloween glow-in-the-dark items like some masks and I think a little buddy or something as well, like a little ghost buddy that you see pictured there. So just something to keep in mind if you are into the Sims free play. And then it seems that there is going to be a 10-inch variant of Howard as Turbo Man. Don't know if it's going to be an exclusive yet or not. Of course, when I learn more about it and there's an official reveal, then I will pass that along to you all. So there are some Walmart exclusive pop albums on the way as part of the pop line. Of course, these are not all pop bands necessarily, but you see them here. We have AC/DC Back in Black, Kiss Destroyer, which that one looks really awesome. I really do like the look of that one there. There's also NSYNC from their self-titled debut album, of course, and then Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction. So pretty interesting mix there, and the Guns N' Roses ones are pretty cool as well. I like that they actually have, the skull face painting going on. That is pretty cool. So yeah, I definitely want to hear from you all what you think about these albums done in this style. And I've asked this before, I'm going to put it out there again though, what other pop albums would you like to see in this style? If Funko is ever able to do Wu-Tang pops, I would love to see a Wu-Tang pop album. I don't care what they go with, basically. Like, if they could just make that happen in the future, I would be very happy. But right now, I don't know if they've obtained those rights or if they're going to be able to obtain those rights to do Wu-Tang figures, but that's still at the top of my personal list. So I am still a Paka fan. I don't just like blindly purchase all of the Paka, but I actually do like this series here, Clown Spy. And I can see myself getting a full case of these actually, and I definitely want to go for that dragon with the clown coloring going on there. So if you're a Paka fan in general, let me know what you think about this particular series here. Are you going to purchase any of these? Are you interested at all? I will say this one negative about Paka. I really do wish that there was even more variety within the figures, because it's very easy to end up with a good number of doubles, but yeah, when it comes down to it though, I'm still a big fan of Paka, and like I said, I'm probably going to end up with a full case of these. So some new sodas were revealed, some pretty awesome ones at that. Some of these we already knew were on the way, like Popeye. We'd already seen early images of Popeye, of course. But then there's also number 5, of course, from Umbrella Academy. His chase is just a blood splatter chase, not super interesting there, to be honest. I like that with Popeye's chase. He has a completely different outfit. His pose is different there. Like, it's a pretty awesome chase there for Popeye. With Mr. Owl, of course, from Tootsie Pop, he has a flock chase, which makes a lot of sense. That's pretty cool there. We have Spiky from Killer Clowns. I think we've seen this one previously, but that one, that is a pretty awesome looking chase. Really do like that black light look for that particular chase there. There's of course Bakugo, and Bakugo does have a glow-in-the-dark chase. With Twinkie the Kid, his chase is kind of simple. It's just all gold, but I think it actually works for this particular figure. Now from The Office, we have Michael Scott, and his chase is Prison Mike. That's a pretty cool chase there. And with Creed, you notice that Creed is an Entertainment Earth exclusive, and he has a, you could call it a blood splatter chase, but really it's based off a particular Halloween episode. If you get the reference, then you know what's going on there. But I think that's pretty cool. Now the figure that by far has drawn the most attention is this Donald Duck from Three Caballeros. And the reason why is because it has two chase figures. This is the first time that Funko has done this with the soda. It's going to be very interesting to see what the numbers are with those chase figures. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to work out. It seems like it's 15,000 altogether. Now, if it's actually 5,000 of each, then you might as well look at Donald like a chase too. But I don't know if that's the way it's actually done. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But yeah, I think some people are really going to try their best basically to complete this set. And everywhere that I've seen this one listed, it is selling out. It's definitely that number one that has been selling out. You can continue to check for restocks with the sodas though, but yeah, being realistic about it, this one is probably going to be the toughest one to get a hold of. So with Funko's gold line, of course, we know that they have some NBA ones that are on the way. And as a matter of fact, I think the LeBron James one has actually already shown up in some stores. But yeah, there's the NBA set. But right here, you see they did the official reveal for the NFL gold line. And there are chases in the mix. And then remember, with some of the players, they actually come with two different sizes. They have the 5-inch, which is like the standard size. And then with some of them, they have the 12-inch size as well. So I'm not going to run through all these here. You get a good look at them here. Just something to be on the lookout for. And of course, you can pre-order these with various retailers. They are common figures. All right, some more random information here. There is a DIY Elf Dwight, of course, from The Office that is arriving in Walmart stores right now. It's already actually showing up. With Disney parks, they have these glow-in-the-dark Haunted Mansion pop pins that have been showing up. And I see a lot of people, of course, putting those up for resale. I would not pay some crazy price for those. I do think they're cool, but there's no way I would pay what some people are trying to charge for those. And I think they're going to be more and more available. So more than likely, those crazy prices will come down on the second market, you know, if you cannot make it to a Disney park. And I don't know if they're going to show up on Shop Disney at any time or not. If I see them go up, I will try to do a community post. So as far as NFTs are concerned, they did a fantastic plastic run of NFTs, and with these, there's no chance to get a physical pop. So I don't think these were maybe as popular as some of the other ones have been, because some people really want to go for the physical pops, even though, you know, the chance of getting one, I think, is like less than 1%. Now with Books A Million, they still have their glow-in-the-dark Cheshire Cat on the way. They have not said a specific date. They're just saying that, you know, letting people know that it is still on the way and it is coming very soon. That is a pretty cool looking figure. If I actually see it in store, I might pick it up. I don't think I'm going to worry about ordering online for it though. So as far as NFTs are concerned, they do have a Halloween series that is about to drop as of October 29th. And there is a chance for some physical items, including a Freddy Mummy soda. So again, these chances of getting one of these figures is extremely low, but for some people, any chance is enough. So some people may go for these, and I'm not going to judge. You know, I'm just saying that, yeah, I know some people will go for these just based on that alone. So if you're into the NFTs, I guess this would be a series that you'll probably be interested in to try to get one of these super rare Freddy Funko figures. Now, when Funko previously showed us some military pops, they did the official reveal. They put them up for pre-order. Of course, some people right away was like, you know, where's the Navy? And I told people, just be patient. I could not imagine Funko sliding this branch of the military. So yes, you see with them, we do have the official reveal here for the Navy pops, and they are available for pre-order with various retailers. Now, I know some people still would like to see the Coast Guard as well, and I actually think those pops could turn out to look pretty unique, you know, pretty different, but I just don't know if that's going to happen or not. I still think it's cool though that Funko has done 4 branches of the military at least. I think that is pretty awesome of them. And remember that, of course, these are part of that line, Pops with a Purpose. So I like that they're supporting, you know, charity within this way. Now, I'm not going to name like specific shirts. I'll just say if you're into pop tees, make sure you keep checking out Funko.com to see what they have going on, because right now there are some horror characters and there are some, Halloween in general. They have some different shirts going on, and they have some new DC ones as well. So like I said, I'm not going to name all the individual shirts. Just make sure you check out Funko.com if you do like pop tees. So I was just talking to a friend of mine about Marvel's What If and, some potential pops that they could do. And I said it would be very cool to see Doctor Strange with like the different demons and different creatures and things that he basically took possession of, like seeing them kind of coming out of him. But then I was like, I don't know if Funko would actually do that, but shame on me, because yes, Funko has actually done that already. So Doctor Strange here, Supreme Unleashed, is actually going to be part of that second run for New York Comic Con Virtual Con. Again, when I learn the details about that, including when it's going to be, I definitely will update you all, because yeah, at this point, there's a couple of figures that I am interested in with this part 2 for NYCC. This Doctor Strange, also the Blue Superman, and maybe some more. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping my eyes open for information regarding it. Now with Dungeons and Dragons, I don't really follow Dungeons and Dragons, never played it, but I do think they have some really cool character designs, and we have another one here on the way as a GameStop exclusive again, this character Vecna, and again it does come along with that exclusive 20-sided die as well, which is pretty awesome. So you can get a pre-order in for this one right now if you're interested in it, and it does officially release on January 28th. So there are some more Yu-Gi-Oh pops on the way. I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, I don't really know the characters offhand and things like that. I don't really follow the series. I do like some of their designs, though. I do think some of the designs are pretty awesome, including the Funko.com exclusive that you see here. I really do like the look of that figure there. And I also like that with some of the creatures that they are doing them as supersized pops, as 10-inch pops. I think that has hurt some other figures in the past where they should have been a larger size, and Funko just for whatever reason did not do that. But yeah, it's very cool that these figures here, which are going to be exclusives, are done in that larger size. So as these become available, and start to release, of course, I will let you all know about that. The commons, though, of course, you can go ahead and get some pre-orders in with various retailers if you don't want to wait for them to hit shelves. And then with the Simpsons, I just talked about the rumors of these figures, and now we get an official look at them here. I actually don't know if I've seen this particular episode that these designs are based on, but I do like the look of them. So of course we have Obesis Homer, which is very interesting looking character there. We got Bartigula Bart. I like his look as well, and really I like the look of all of these in general. We got Emperor Montimus. We got Lisa, I think is how you say it. Marjora Marge. And then, of course, there's also this young version of Obesis Homer, or some people are calling him Buff Homer, basically. So, yeah, again, with these figures, you can go ahead and get pre-orders in, including with the Amazon exclusive. I have seen it listed on Amazon.com. So we knew it had to happen, but it happened a lot sooner than some people expected. We are getting some Squid Game pops, and these are, official reveals here. So there is one guard. You see that is a common guard, the one with the circle. But then the one with the square, that is a Walmart exclusive. And the one with the triangle is actually going to be a Funko.com exclusive. And I'll really like that one because, of course, it comes with the SMG. So I might have to go for that one when it drops. I might get the guards, actually. I don't really know if I want to get all of the characters necessarily, though. I do like with the main character that he actually is holding that like honeycomb candy that they had to deal with one of the games. I think that's clever that they put that in his hand, and I'm assuming you'll be able to actually see the umbrella carved into it. And the other characters, they had some good details to them overall. With Ali, I kind of wish they gave Ali some stubble, though. I think that would look more true to the character. Maybe give him like the 5 o'clock shadow. I think that would have looked a little bit more like the character. But regardless, these are pretty cool. And of course, we already know there's some characters that Funko did not do, but I think they're on the way. You all got to remember, this is now the #1 show in Netflix's history, even bigger than Stranger Things, which is kind of crazy to think about. So yeah, I don't think they're going to stop here as far as the Funko Pops are concerned. So like some of those characters that are obviously missing, I think we will see them very soon. So we just got to be a little bit patient. I definitely think they're on the way. But this is a great start, for the Pops here based on Squid Game. Definitely let me know what you think about the designs here, and which of those upcoming figures, which we know more is more than likely going to happen out of those, which one are you most looking forward to? So we're going to go ahead and get into the rumor mill as always. Some of these things will pan out to be true and some of them may not. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. So I'm going to focus on Marvel first. It seems like we could see a Shuri comic cover pop. I think that's very likely, especially with all the attention that she's about to get with the Black Panther sequel. So yeah, that seems very likely. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how Noel turns out. You know, it seems like the symbiote god Noel is on the way, possibly as part of this second run for New York Comic Con. So we could be seeing that one very soon. It seems like there could be a holiday Black Panther. Blacklight Hawkeye, I did mention that one previously. That still seems to be a very strong rumor. We could see some retro Marvel pop. So I guess this would be similar to the paint jobs that we saw for the retro Star Wars figures. You know, we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. And it might actually be like the main Avengers that get those paint jobs. And then based off of Doctor Strange 2, we could see a super version of him. This would be like that that Aang figure that has a glow-in-the-dark variant, you know, with Target. Basically something with a lot of effects going on, basically. You know, that's what we could see. Doctor Strange with magic and some really cool effects going on. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that turns out. As far as sodas are concerned, we could see two based off of Up, Carl and Russell, and I would assume they would have chases with them as well, possibly. We'll have to wait and see for sure, though. It seems that the Mandalorian is getting an art series figure. Not too surprised by that. From Seinfeld, excuse me, we could see Jerry in the suede jacket. I would love if they actually did either a store exclusive variant or a chase variant of the suede jacket where it's turned inside out and you can kind of see that candy cane striping. If you know the episode, then you know the reference, and I think that would be cool if they did two versions of the suede jacket, but we'll have to wait and see. Actually, they could actually even do a third version of it, you know, to be real, when the jacket got ruined, but we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. From Ghostbusters Afterlife, of course, they have several of those mini puff figures, and one of them could have a 10-inch version. Based off the latest Halloween movie, we could see a burnt version of Michael Myers. I'm assuming it would be tied to that movie, which, to be honest, I was very disappointed by that movie, but I won't even get deep into that. I'll just say I was not entertained by it. I was actually more frustrated by it than anything. We could see another version of Papa Emeritus from Ghost. I would assume that's probably going to be a Hot Topic exclusive like the other ones have been, if it happens. Based off of Sonic and his mini games, we could see one based off of Sonic Unleashed, so that would be the Werehog figure. From Dragon Ball, we could see an Ultra Instinct Kamehameha Goku. And there's plenty of Goku figures out there, and I think there's always going to be more, you know, so yeah, I could see that happening. From Avatar, we could see an exclusive flocked Momo, and right now, remember, this is a rumor, so I have no idea where that figure could be exclusive to. And then we could have another My Hero Academia figure on the way. I'm not sure how to say this character's name. Looks like Masao Shoji. Forgive me if I mispronounced that there, but this particular character seems like he could have a chase variant as well. Now, you all, I have one more rumor here that I'm going to share, but I'm giving a big spoiler warning here. If you don't want to know anything about Spider-Man No Way Home going into it, you know, going into watching the movie, then please make sure that you go ahead and tune out of this video right now. I'm going to talk about a potential figure, or I should say potential figures that could be on the way. And like I said, if you really don't want to know anything about this movie going into it, please make sure that you go ahead and tune out of the video right now. And I'm going to say this for anybody else that checks out this rumor. If you decide to talk about it in the comments, please make sure that you give a spoiler warning with your comment as well. So if you've been following, you know, all the talk about this upcoming movie, this is really no surprise in a way, to know that we should see three different Spider-Men, the three Spider-Men that have been in live action. We should see them on the screen together. That seems very much legit. And it seems like there could be a Spider-Man 3-pack on the way, which will be very awesome to see. Now, again, you know, I don't know how legit this actual image is. It's very rough to look at. You know, it looks like it may have been taken from a screen, like during an actual screening of the movie. But who knows exactly what those figures could end up looking like. But again, if you decide to address this in the comments, please make sure that you give a spoiler warning first. All right, you all, that is going to do it for this edition of Funko News. Some of you may have noticed that my voice has been rough throughout this episode, and yeah, I am struggling with a sore throat, trying to get past it. I did go to the beach this past weekend just because I really needed to get away and relax. I'm sure that the cool air down there probably didn't help, but like I said, regardless, I just needed to get away. I needed to relax some, and also to take a little small breather from YouTube as well. But yeah, I'm gonna try to rest my voice some. I do have some more content already recorded that I just need to edit and get that up for you all, so be on the lookout for that upcoming content. Also be on the lookout for the voting for my Halloween giveaway contest. Basically, be on the lookout for that voting. I will try to have that up in a couple of days. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I don't see how you could have missed it by now. I've definitely pointed that out a couple of times about that contest, and I only have just a handful of entries at this point, really hoping I get some last minute ones to add into that voting, basically. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Like I said, thank you all for taking the time to check this out. If you haven't done so already, please make sure that you drop a like on the video, share the video if you think it's going to help out other collectors, and I will talk to you all again real soon.